The older one gets, the more one thinks, the number of things that could go wrong are enormous.
Exactly.
And so if one's reached bedtime and more things are more or less okay, it's like, wow, this is beautiful. This is a great day.
Yeah.
But I think it's easy to be in so much of a hurry that you're like, right, I mean, think of flowers, right? I think it's really unusual to be kind of under about 40. You're under 40.
I am.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe you've suffered extra, but younger people are like, why would you appreciate a flower? It's like, oh God, I mean, there's so much fun stuff to be getting on with, like, a fantastic, fulfilled love life, a great career, etc. But by the time you're getting older, I mean, there's probably no one over 60 who's not into flowers because so there's a kind of shift. Flowers are a good barometer. Like, where are you on the flower test?
Yeah, you're right.
And like suddenly, older people are like, oh look, I'm doing my garden, and like a wonderful flower is, and a young person will be like, what? You're taking pleasure in that? That's just, you're tragic. But they're like, wait till you get to my age. It's like you may have to be grateful for a flower, and it's not a consolation prize. I mean, it's something genuinely beautiful about flowers, but if we're in too much of a hurry, we'll miss them.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. You do shift. I think maybe when you've got to the age of about 60 plus, you've realized that a lot of the things that are promised socially that are going to make us more happy can often make us the most unhappy.
Like what kind of things?
Well, maybe the idea, like you said, that we're gonna get into this marriage and it's gonna be wonderful all the way through, and we're gonna love each other and be attracted to each other constantly, and you're never gonna look at that person and think, have I made the right choice? That idea is quickly, I imagine, like extinguished. I think you learn to derive happiness from other directions. But
it's funny, the audience laughed when you said about, you're looking at your partner, and laughter is an interesting one, isn't it? Because it often is built on sadness. It's built on the moment of release when something privately melancholic and sad is given a chance to be aired. So, that's why there are so many jokes about sex, because sex is often so difficult for people. So there's such a need for laughter. Or there are jokes about death because it's so privately sad. And so we want to build a world where more of the terrible stuff is available to be joked at, generously joked at, because then what we're really saying is, like, what you did in a small, lovely way was like acknowledge that the chances of being with somebody without a lot of disappointment is not really possible.